So quite a long time ago, around about, I think it was 2 months ago, I had an idea for a new machine that was going to be a player tracking arrow machine gun. As you can see, I'm in my creative testing world, and these are my hidden staircase builds, which if you haven't checked out those videos, well, okay, maybe don't because they're not great, to be honest. But today we have built the arrow machine gun, at long last. And here it is. Sort of. Before you go shouting down in the comments, don't worry, this is not it. This is not the final build. This is the original build that I created right after I said I was going to make the video. And yeah, as you can see, it is extremely ugly. I don't even know what half of these redstone lines do, and they're just going all over the place. So, during that time, I've constructed a new version that I'm about to show you. And now for the big reveal. Here is the final version. As you can see, it is way smaller than the original one. So here are all of the circuits in here. So as you can see, this blue circuit right here, just the blue part, and also a little bit of the orange part. Look how small it is. Now that was the gigantic spider web of just blue circuits going all over the place in the first build. Look how much smaller this is. Now, I'm going to show you some of the individual parts and also how this whole thing works. So, here is Johnny. Johnny likes to make a lot of noise. He makes these little grunting noises. You're going to hear him a lot through this episode. Noises like that. Now, as you can see, if we swiftly set ourselves into survival mode, Johnny is immediately going to try to attack us. He has his axe out and everything. He's running towards us. And as he does, he is walking over these pressure plates. And that is what controls the system. Okay, so when Johnny walks over one of these pressure plates, it's going to activate this converter right here, which is going to then activate one of these repeaters on either this side or this side. So it pushes the redstone block. It just happened on that side, and yeah, he seems to be walking over this pressure plate a whole lot. But anyways, when that happens, it's going to go into this red circuit right here. And the red circuit is kind of like the brain that controls the entire machine, basically. And how it works is when one side is powered, it then will raise the target blocks on the opposite side. So if he's over there, it's going to raise the target blocks on this side. If it's in the middle, then it's going to power this and raise the target blocks only in the middle and lower the ones on the sides. And if it activates on that side, then it's going to lower these ones and raise these two. And the final circuit is this Magenta Circuit right here. And how this one works is basically when the target block is raised, it's then going to power that part of the system. So if these are raised, then it's going to allow these two dispensers to be powered. And if this is raised, it's going to cause this piston to be powered. If this is raised, it's going to cause this piston to be able to be powered, and etc. And all of those things are going to be powered by this clock right here. So it's going to power all of those things on and off very, very quickly. So what's pretty cool about this is when this dispenser is firing and this is pushing its block forward and backward really quickly, the slime block is actually going to hit the arrows at a 45-degree angle and launch them in this direction. So now that you have a rudimentary idea of how this is going to work, let's give it a little test. I've given myself some armor that's going to protect me from the arrows because this thing can do a lot of damage. So let's go ahead and first turn it on. Okay, and then we need to get into survival mode. So he's going to immediately go after me. If I'm standing right here, the arrows are going to fire in this direction. If I'm standing over here, the arrows are going to start firing towards me in this direction. I can go back to the middle, and once he catches up, then they're going to go back to the middle. And if I go to this side, he's going to go over to that side, and they'll start firing towards me once again. Now, one thing that's kind of interesting about this is there's a specific reason why this guy is named Johnny. It's not just a random name. In fact, for those of you who don't know, if you name a Vindicator Johnny, then it actually becomes a lot more aggressive towards the player. If that were an unnamed Vindicator, then the player would have to be around maybe this close or just a little bit further away for the Vindicator to actually come after them. But when he's named Johnny, he will go after from any distance, not just a player, but basically any animal. He becomes just basically a psychopath killer. Now, if a Vindicator is a little bit too difficult for you to find, you could also use other mobs for this. For example, a zombie. The zombie is a bit slower and won't exactly go after the player as quickly, so the machine won't be able to update the player location as quickly. And also you need to have a roof over the zombie's head in order for it to work. Otherwise it's going to burn in the daylight. Alright, well anyways, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you do want a tutorial on this, I can try to make one, but that would be just a little bit difficult, as you can probably tell. But anyways, one other thing that I want to mention is I actually managed to get my mic set up fully, so now I don't have to do voiceovers anymore. So let me know if you guys notice any differences in the audio quality, or if you can hear the keyboard noises or quick noises in the background and stuff like that. But anyways, that's where I'm going to end today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and for now, goodbye.